This is the grossest scene in the entire Harry Potter saga. Yes, all that food you see on screen was completely real, and even though it looks delicious, the truth is it was the exact opposite. The directors forbade the whole cast from eating it. They had to pretend they were eating, but they couldn't take even a single bite. At first, there was no problem. Everything looked fresh, but that didn't last long. However, because of this, in just a couple of days, most of the food was already rot since the set lights were so strong that they sped up the process. And to make matters worse, no one refrigerated it or replaced it. By the 4th day of filming, the smell was unbearable. Some actors ended up feeling nauseous after shooting. The production learned their lesson, and in the following movies they decided to make mountains of fake food mixed with real dishes that were completely frozen, just to avoid repeating that nightmare. But did you know that the actors actually studied on set as if they were really at Hogwarts? In the scenes where we see them taking magic classes, many of them were actually doing homework. Because yes, when they finished filming, math, geography, and other subject tutors were waiting for them. Every time they had a break, they used it to study or take exams. There was no escape, and all because of a very clear rule from Warner. If they didn't finish their studies, they would be fired from the saga. This actually helped Emma Watson because just like her character Hermione, she was left with the desire to keep studying, which led her to graduate from Brown University while she was still filming the last Harry Potter movie. That wasn't the worst part. During a battle scene that involved explosives, there was a mistake that caused a real fire on the Hogwarts set. The flames got out of control and it took the firefighters more than 40 minutes to put them out. Part of the set was destroyed. And as if that weren't enough, there was a lice outbreak among the cast. They had to disinfect each actor one by one. Also, only the actor who played Harry Potter had to use more than 80 wands because he kept breaking them, and with the rest of the cast breaking theirs too, the production had to have way too many wands on hand. But one of the toughest rules was about their appearance. For 10 years, no actor was allowed to cut their hair or change their look without the producer's permission. A simple haircut could cost them the role of their lives. The actor who played Draco Malfoy, for example, was forbidden from getting a tan. Emma Watson even mentioned that the emotional impact was so great that when the movies ended, she made a radical change to her appearance. Additionally, love between the actors in the movie was also forbidden, but even though everyone knew that rule, not everyone followed it. For example, Bonnie Wright was about to get engaged to Jamie Campbell, and the biggest scandal involved the actor who played Gilderoy Lockhart, as well as the actress who played Professor Trelawney, and the one who played Bellatrix Lestrange. But this was a detail that few people noticed. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, when Hermione hits Malfoy, you can see a strange hand moving in the background. Many thought it was a filming mistake, but it wasn't. Later on, when Hermione travels through time, we see that the hand was actually hers. I'm Tony, so let me know in the comments which scene was your favorite from these movies.